Welcome to this transformative journey into understanding relationships and attraction. Relationships are one of the most profound aspects of our lives. They challenge us, teach us, and shape who we are. Yet, navigating the maze of connection can often feel overwhelming. Especially when conventional advice like, just be yourself or give her space, falls flat. Why does this happen? Because relationships are deeply rooted in the complexities of human psychology. And oversimplifying them misses the mark. In this video, we're diving into 10 essential traits: steadfastness, confidence, ambition, mystery, selective attention, preselection, masculinity, leadership, emotional intelligence, and passion, that form the foundation of authentic attraction and meaningful connections. These principles aren't about manipulation or playing games, they're about self-improvement and fostering genuine bonds. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss insightful content that helps you build the life and relationships you desire. Let's get started. Number 1. The power of steadfastness. In a world brimming with endless distractions and fleeting commitments, reliability shines as a beacon of trust and stability. Women, often navigating a maze of inconsistency in their interactions, find steadfastness to be an extraordinary and deeply appealing trait in men. When actions align with words, it creates a resonance that speaks volumes about character and intent. Imagine the modern dating scene, saturated with choices and conveniences that often make consistency feel obsolete. Promises are made lightly, plans fall through at the last minute, and genuine connections are often drowned out by the noise of superficial interactions. Yet, amidst this chaos, a man who follows through stands out unmistakably. He becomes the rare individual who offers more than fleeting charm, he offers assurance. Take, for instance, the story of Daniel and Sophia. At a point when Sophia's life felt like an endless whirlwind of unpredictability, she met Daniel. Her demanding job kept her hours erratic, and she constantly juggled deadlines, leaving her little room to breathe. Many men she met during this time were unreliable, making vague commitments that evaporated as quickly as they were made. Each unfulfilled promise chipped away at her faith in the idea of dependability. Then came Daniel. From the start, Daniel proved different. He didn't just listen, he paid attention. When he said he'd call at 8 p.m., the phone rang at 8 p.m. sharp. When Sophia casually mentioned her favorite coffee, a caramel latte with a splash of almond milk, Daniel remembered. Days later, he surprised her with her exact order, unprompted, showing her that her words mattered. These seemingly small gestures carried immense weight. Each act of consistency slowly but surely built a sense of trust that Sophia had long thought elusive. Over time, Daniel's steadfastness became a cornerstone of their relationship. Sophia no longer doubted his words or second-guessed his promises. This reliability wasn't about grand, sweeping gestures, it was about the quiet, steady alignment of actions with intentions. It was about showing up, time and time again, in ways both big and small. This kind of dependability creates a ripple effect. For Sophia, it meant feeling seen and valued in ways she hadn't before. For Daniel, it solidified his role as a partner she could count on. Together, they built a foundation that wasn't just based on fleeting emotions but on a deeply rooted trust, the kind that withstands the tests of time and adversity. The beauty of steadfastness lies in its simplicity. It doesn't demand perfection or grandiosity, it calls for sincerity and follow-through. The lessons are universal. If you say you'll call, pick up the phone. If you promise to meet at a specific time, arrive when you said you would. These small acts of reliability speak louder than the most eloquent words. It's essential to note that dependability doesn't equate to rigidity. Life is unpredictable, and plans sometimes need to change. But the essence of steadfastness lies in the effort to communicate clearly and honor commitments wherever possible. It's about showing that you value the other person's time, feelings, and trust enough to act with integrity. Ultimately, steadfastness is a powerful signal of respect and care. It's a way of saying, without words, you matter to me. And in a world that often feels chaotic and unreliable, that message is not only rare, it's transformative. The power of steadfastness is its ability to transcend the ordinary and cultivate relationships that are meaningful, lasting, and deeply fulfilling. Number 2, confidence is magnetic. In life, there is something irresistibly magnetic about true confidence. It's not about flashy displays or loud proclamations, but the quiet, unshakable assurance that you are enough. Confidence often gets mistaken for arrogance or brashness. Yet its essence lies in self-awareness and internal validation. It's the profound realization that your worth isn't contingent on external approval, it comes from within. Consider the story of James, a man who epitomized this kind of authentic confidence. At a dinner party bustling with chatter and competition for attention, James didn't stand out by being the loudest or most boisterous person in the room. In fact, he wasn't the tallest or conventionally most attractive man there. But he carried himself with a sense of ease that was impossible to ignore. While others clamored to steer conversations, James listened intently, responding with thoughtfulness and care. His calm demeanor and genuine smile exuded an understated charm that caught Emily's attention. Emily, surrounded by men vying for her notice with exaggerated stories or ostentatious gestures, found herself drawn to James. What was it about him that stood out? It was his authenticity. His confidence wasn't performative, it was grounded in who he was. He didn't feel the need to prove himself to anyone because he knew his value. This quiet assurance was magnetic, effortlessly creating a connection that felt real and meaningful. The power of confidence lies in its foundation. To cultivate it, start by setting small, achievable goals for yourself and celebrating each victory, no matter how minor it may seem. These wins, however incremental, build a sense of accomplishment and reinforce your belief in your abilities. At the same time, embracing your imperfections is crucial. Confidence isn't about pretending to be flawless, it's about owning your flaws and realizing they are a part of what makes you unique and valuable. This internal confidence creates a ripple effect. When you are comfortable with yourself, you put others at ease. People are drawn to those who exude genuine self-assurance because it fosters an environment of trust and authenticity. You don't need to dominate a room to command attention. Sometimes, the most powerful presence is the one that feels quietly secure and unapologetically real. By focusing on inner growth and self-acceptance, you unlock the ability to connect with others on a deeper level. Confidence becomes less about appearances and more about how you make others feel in your presence. It's about inspiring comfort, respect, and admiration through authenticity. And that's a kind of magnetism that no amount of external validation can replicate. Number 3, the allure of ambition. In life, there is an undeniable allure in the energy of ambition. It's not merely about chasing material success or climbing societal ladders, it's about purpose, drive, and the relentless pursuit of progress. Women are naturally drawn to men who have a clear vision for their lives and the determination to pursue it. Ambition speaks volumes about character. It's a testament to resilience, passion, and the refusal to settle for mediocrity. Imagine Liam, a man who embodied the spirit of ambition. By day, he worked long hours at a demanding corporate job. But by night, he pursued a dream that set his soul alight. Liam's heart was set on opening his own coffee shop, a space where community and craftsmanship could flourish. He spent his evenings meticulously crafting business plans, experimenting with recipes, and learning everything he could about the coffee industry. To an outsider, these hours of toil might have seemed grueling. But to Liam, they were steps toward a future he was deeply passionate about. When Liam shared his dreams with Mia during their third date, something extraordinary happened. As he spoke about his vision, the cozy ambience of his future shop, the perfectly brewed espresso that would define it, the people it would bring together, Mia saw more than just a goal. She saw his drive, his commitment, and the spark of creativity that brought his words to life. His ambition wasn't just a plan, it was a window into his character. Mia couldn't help but be captivated by the fire in his eyes and the determination in his voice. This kind of ambition is magnetic. It's not about achieving success overnight or flaunting material achievements, it's about showing that you have the courage to dream and the perseverance to pursue those dreams. Ambition signals purpose, a commitment to growth and a belief that life is not meant to be lived passively but embraced with vigor and intention. Cultivating ambition starts with identifying something you're passionate about. It doesn't have to be a grand or world-changing goal. What matters is that it resonates with you. Once you've found that passion, pursue it with all your heart. Take small, meaningful steps toward your vision. And don't be afraid of setbacks. Each challenge overcome is a testament to your dedication and resilience. Ambition, when pursued authentically, also inspires those around you. It's a reminder that striving for something greater is not just admirable but contagious. It ignites conversations, creates bonds, and reveals the depth of who you are. When you embrace ambition, you signal to the world that you're not just existing, you're living with purpose. And that is a truly irresistible quality. Number 4, the bad boy's secret. There's a timeless allure in the figure of the so-called bad boy, but it's often misunderstood. The fascination isn't rooted in rudeness or dismissive behavior, rather, it stems from traits like mystery, independence, and a mastery of emotional control. These men captivate because they embody unpredictability paired with self-assuredness, creating an air of intrigue that is hard to resist. Imagine Alex, a man who perfectly balanced attentiveness with an enigmatic charm. He wasn't the type to ignore Olivia's messages or play games. But he also didn't cater to her every whim. When Olivia asked about his weekend plans, Alex didn't dive into a detailed itinerary. Instead, he casually mentioned he was heading out for a hiking trip, leaving the rest to her imagination. He wasn't dismissive or secretive, he simply knew how to share just enough to keep Olivia curious and engaged. This subtle dance between openness and mystery kept Olivia intrigued. Each interaction felt like peeling back another layer of Alex's personality, leaving her eager to discover more. His independence and emotional control sent a clear message: he valued his time and pursuits. And while he enjoyed her company, he didn't seek validation from her or anyone else. This quiet confidence, paired with his willingness to let her in gradually, created a sense of balance that was both refreshing and captivating. Cultivating this kind of allure doesn't require games or manipulation, it's about embracing authenticity while maintaining a sense of mystery. Share your life in pieces. allowing others to discover who you are over time. This gradual revelation builds anticipation and intrigue, making each interaction feel meaningful. At the same time, it's essential to maintain emotional independence. This doesn't mean being detached or unfeeling, but rather ensuring that your happiness and self-worth aren't reliant on external validation. Striking this balance creates a dynamic where interest and connection grow organically. It encourages respect and admiration, as your actions demonstrate a deep sense of self-awareness and confidence. Avoid being overly available or revealing everything about yourself too quickly. Instead, create moments of genuine curiosity by living a full, engaging life that others naturally want to be a part of. This blend of attentiveness, mystery, and independence is powerful because it fosters a relationship built on mutual discovery and respect. It's not about withholding or being elusive for the sake of it. It's about valuing yourself enough to share your story on your terms. And in doing so, you invite others into a journey that is as intriguing as it is rewarding. Number 5. The value of scarce attention. In a world where attention is often handed out cheaply through likes, comments, and superficial gestures, the value of scarce attention becomes undeniable. Men who resist the urge to shower women with constant validation stand out, creating a sense of significance in their interactions. It's not about withholding for the sake of playing games, it's about ensuring that your presence and attention carry weight and meaning. Take the story of Ethan and Clara as an example. When Ethan met Clara, he didn't overwhelm her with compliments or bombard her with a never-ending stream of messages. Instead, he approached their connection with intentionality. During their conversations, he listened intently, engaging her with thoughtful responses that showed he genuinely valued what she had to say. But he also gave her space. He didn't try to fill every moment with his presence, and he wasn't constantly seeking hers. Clara, intrigued by this balance, found herself seeking Ethan's attention. When they did interact, the moments felt more meaningful, as if his focus on her was something truly special. This approach underscores a powerful truth: attention that is earned holds far more value than attention that is freely given. When your interactions are intentional and your attention is not doled out indiscriminately, it creates a dynamic of mutual respect and curiosity. This doesn't mean being distant or aloof, it means valuing your own time and energy and, in turn, making your attention a genuine gift rather than an expectation. Meaningful interactions come from quality, not quantity. It's about fostering a connection that leaves an impact, rather than attempting to build it through an excess of surface-level gestures. By focusing on the depth of your engagement, you signal that your time and attention are purposeful. And this naturally invites others to appreciate and reciprocate. To cultivate this dynamic, consider the power of space. Giving someone room to miss your presence is not about manipulation but about allowing the relationship to breathe and grow. Balance is key. Show your interest clearly and sincerely, but resist the temptation to overextend yourself in a way that diminishes the value of your attention. This balance invites intrigue and respect, creating a foundation for interactions that feel authentic and enriching. Ultimately, attention given with purpose and intention is transformative. It creates moments that resonate, building connections that are defined by depth and significance. In a world where attention is often fleeting and shallow, the choice to make yours meaningful will always set you apart. Number 6. The power of preselection. The influence of social dynamics is profound, and one of the most captivating aspects is the concept of preselection. This phenomenon occurs when a man's value is subtly amplified by the admiration or respect he receives from others, particularly from high-value individuals. It's not about manipulation or flaunting, rather. It's a natural reflection of the social proof that underscores his worth. David's story exemplifies this principle beautifully. Regularly attending networking events, David was often seen in the company of accomplished women. These women weren't romantic interests but colleagues, friends, and mentors who admired him for his intellect, kindness, and drive. Their visible respect and camaraderie with David created a ripple effect. When Sarah, a newcomer to one of these events, observed how these high-value women interacted with him, her curiosity was piqued. She couldn't help but wonder what made him so magnetic, so worthy of their admiration. Her interest grew, not because of anything David directly did to impress her, but because of the value he clearly embodied and the quality of the company he kept. This dynamic underscores the power of preselection. When others see you as someone who is admired and respected by people of value, it creates an unspoken endorsement of your character and abilities. It's a silent, yet powerful signal that you bring something meaningful to the table. For women, this social proof often translates into a heightened sense of attraction, as it suggests that you are not only capable but also discerning in the people you choose to surround yourself with. To harness the power of preselection authentically, focus on building a social circle that genuinely reflects your values and aspirations. Surround yourself with quality individuals who inspire and support you. These relationships should be rooted in mutual respect and shared growth, rather than being cultivated as a means to an end. The admiration and connections you earn through genuine relationships are far more compelling than any contrived effort to appear desirable. This principle also extends beyond romantic attraction. In all areas of life, being seen as someone who is valued and respected by others naturally enhances your perceived worth. It's about becoming the kind of person who attracts high-quality relationships through your actions, mindset, and character. Whether it's through professional achievements, personal growth, or meaningful contributions to your community, the value you cultivate within yourself will naturally be reflected in the people who gravitate toward you. Ultimately, preselection is not about creating a facade, it's about genuinely becoming someone of value. When you invest in yourself and your relationships, the respect and admiration of others will follow. This authentic social proof speaks louder than words, making your presence magnetic and your connections truly meaningful. Number 7. Masculinity and strength. Masculinity, when understood in its truest sense, is a harmonious blend of emotional strength, decisiveness, and the capacity to lead with integrity. It isn't about asserting dominance or imposing control but about embodying resilience, both emotional and physical. Women are drawn to men who offer security, not just in the physical sense, but in their ability to remain steadfast and dependable even in the face of challenges. Consider Marcus, who exemplified this ideal during a particularly tense family gathering. The air was thick with disagreement, voices rising, and emotions running high. Yet, amidst the chaos, Marcus maintained a steady calm. He didn't take sides impulsively or escalate the situation. Instead, he listened patiently, validated differing perspectives, and mediated with a composed and measured demeanor. His approach diffused tensions and brought a sense of balance to the room. For Julia, his partner, this display of emotional strength and composure left a profound impression. She saw in Marcus a man who could handle life's inevitable storms with grace and fortitude. This kind of strength goes beyond mere physicality. It's about cultivating an inner resilience that allows you to stay grounded, no matter the circumstances. Emotional strength inspires trust and admiration because it signals stability and dependability. A man who can remain calm under pressure not only commands respect but also creates a sense of safety for those around him. This, in turn, strengthens relationships and fosters deeper connections. Decisiveness is another cornerstone of true masculinity. The ability to make thoughtful decisions and stand firm in your values is a trait that resonates deeply. It shows that you are confident in your judgment and capable of taking responsibility for your actions. This doesn't mean being inflexible, rather. It's about being clear-headed and purposeful in your choices. When combined with empathy and understanding, decisiveness becomes a powerful tool for leadership and connection. To cultivate these qualities, begin by developing mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness allows you to stay present and manage your emotions effectively, even in high-stress situations. It helps you approach challenges with clarity and poise, rather than reacting impulsively. Additionally, focus on building your decision-making skills. Start with small, everyday choices, and gradually take on more significant responsibilities, always aligning your decisions with your core values. Masculinity rooted in emotional strength and decisiveness creates a ripple effect. It inspires confidence and trust, not only in romantic relationships but in all areas of life. It signals that you are a source of stability and a beacon of support for those who rely on you. By embodying these traits, you don't just demonstrate strength, you lead with it, leaving a lasting impact on everyone you encounter. Number 8. Charismatic Leadership. True leadership is a magnetic blend of confidence, decisiveness, and the ability to inspire. It's not about exerting control or overshadowing others, but about guiding with intention and fostering collaboration. Women are drawn to men who can take charge gracefully, demonstrating both strength and openness. Leadership in its most charismatic form balances initiative with respect for others' input, creating a dynamic of mutual trust and admiration. Nathan embodied this effortlessly during a casual moment while planning a weekend getaway with Emma. Instead of waiting passively for ideas to surface, he took the initiative to propose an itinerary, thoughtfully crafting a plan that included hiking, exploring a local market, and ending with dinner at a cozy restaurant he had researched. Yet, Nathan didn't approach the conversation with rigidity. After presenting his ideas, he turned to Emma and asked, "What do you think? Would you like to tweak any of this?" His openness and genuine interest in her preferences transformed what could have been a one-sided decision into a collaborative experience. This approach left a lasting impression on Emma. Nathan's ability to take the lead showed his confidence and decisiveness, but his willingness to adapt and consider her input highlighted his respect and emotional intelligence. It wasn't just about planning a perfect weekend, it was about fostering a partnership where both voices were valued and heard. That balance of intention and flexibility is what made Nathan's leadership so compelling. Charismatic leadership, at its core, is about creating an environment where others feel empowered and inspired. It's about demonstrating that you can make decisions and navigate challenges with clarity, while remaining open to collaboration. This combination fosters trust and draws people in, making them want to be a part of your vision. To cultivate this kind of leadership, start by developing a clear sense of purpose and direction. Whether it's planning an event, managing a team, or making decisions in a relationship, approach each situation with thoughtfulness and confidence. Take initiative without hesitation, but remain receptive to feedback and alternative perspectives. This doesn't just show strength, it shows that you value the contributions of those around you. Equally important is the ability to inspire. A great leader doesn't just direct, they motivate and uplift. By expressing genuine enthusiasm and confidence in your vision, You create an atmosphere where others feel energized and eager to participate. And by respecting their input, you build a foundation of mutual trust that strengthens the connection. Ultimately, charismatic leadership is about balance. It's about stepping forward with conviction while making room for collaboration. It's about showing that you can guide with purpose, inspire with authenticity, and adapt with humility. This kind of leadership isn't just effective, it's magnetic, leaving a lasting impression on those who experience it. Number 9. Emotional intelligence. The ability to navigate emotions with sensitivity and grace is a hallmark of emotional intelligence, a quality that fosters profound and lasting connections. It's about more than just understanding your own emotions, it's about empathizing with others, listening attentively, and maintaining composure even in moments of stress or tension. This skill resonates deeply because it reflects a capacity for genuine care and understanding, qualities that are essential for meaningful relationships. Ryan's approach to supporting Leah offers a vivid example of emotional intelligence in action. After a particularly challenging day, Leah needed an outlet for her frustrations. She turned to Ryan, not for solutions but for understanding. Instead of interrupting or trying to fix her problems, Ryan simply listened. He let her express herself fully, without judgment or impatience. When she paused, he didn't jump in with advice. Instead, he validated her feelings, acknowledging the difficulty of her day and offering words of encouragement. His empathy wasn't performative, it was rooted in a genuine desire to support her. That simple act of listening and understanding deepened their connection in ways that words alone could not. Emotional intelligence thrives on active listening. It's the art of being fully present, of setting aside distractions and focusing wholly on what the other person is saying. This goes beyond hearing their words, it's about picking up on the emotions behind them and responding in a way that shows you truly understand. When you practice this kind of listening, you create a safe space where others feel seen and valued. Equally important is empathy. The ability to put yourself in someone else's shoes and see the world from their perspective. Empathy bridges gaps in understanding and allows for deeper emotional resonance. It's not about having all the answers or solving every problem, it's about being there, fully and authentically, for the person in front of you. This kind of support builds trust and strengthens bonds, as it shows that you care about their experiences and emotions. Composure under stress is another critical element of emotional intelligence. Life inevitably brings challenges, and how you respond in those moments says a great deal about your character. Staying calm, managing your own emotions, and offering steadiness to those around you creates a sense of security and reliability. It shows that you can handle life's ups and downs with resilience, and that you're capable of being a source of strength for others. Cultivating emotional intelligence takes practice and self-awareness. Start by being mindful of your own emotional states and learning to regulate them effectively. Then, extend that mindfulness to your interactions with others. Pay attention to their cues. Ask thoughtful questions, and respond with empathy. With time and effort, you'll find that this approach not only deepens your connections but also enhances your ability to navigate relationships with confidence and authenticity. The impact of emotional intelligence is profound. It creates a foundation of trust, respect, and mutual understanding that elevates every interaction. By listening, empathizing, and staying composed, you build bridges of connection that are both meaningful and enduring. This is the power of emotional intelligence. It doesn't just enrich relationships, it transforms them. Number 10. Passionate interests. There's something inherently captivating about a person who pursues their passions with genuine enthusiasm. A man's commitment to his interests not only reveals his authenticity and drive but also inspires and attracts those around him. Passion is a reflection of one's dedication and creativity. And it has the power to draw people in through its energy and sincerity. Jake's love for painting exemplifies this beautifully. His days were often filled with vibrant colors, canvases, and the quiet thrill of turning imagination into reality. When he shared his artwork with Emily, it wasn't just the paintings themselves that caught her attention, it was the light in his eyes and the excitement in his voice as he described the stories behind each piece. His passion wasn't performative, it was genuine. A part of who he was. That authenticity was magnetic. And Emily couldn't help but feel drawn to his creativity and dedication. What made Jake's passion so compelling wasn't just the act of painting but the way it illuminated his character. His commitment to honing his craft showcased discipline, while his willingness to share his art revealed vulnerability and confidence. These traits made Emily admire him not only as an artist but as a person with depth and purpose. His enthusiasm didn't just inspire her to learn more about him, it also encouraged her to reflect on her own interests and aspirations. The beauty of passionate interests lies in their ability to create connections. When you pursue something wholeheartedly, it becomes a source of joy and fulfillment that others can feel and appreciate. Passion is contagious, igniting curiosity and admiration in those who witness it. It's not about showcasing perfection or expertise, it's about demonstrating your willingness to immerse yourself in something meaningful and allowing others to see that side of you. To cultivate this dynamic, start by identifying what truly excites you. Whether it's art, music, sports, cooking, or any other pursuit, let yourself dive into it with an open heart. Don't be afraid to share your journey with others, even if it's still a work in progress. Authenticity is far more captivating than perfection. And people are drawn to the sincerity of your efforts and the joy it brings you. Passion also reflects a sense of purpose and individuality. It shows that you have a life filled with interests and ambitions, which is inherently attractive. When you engage with your passions, you not only enrich your own life but also inspire those around you to embrace their own pursuits. It's a reminder that life is meant to be lived with enthusiasm and intention. Ultimately, the power of passionate interests lies in their ability to showcase your authenticity and drive. When you pursue what you love with all your heart, it doesn't just make you more interesting, it creates a spark that draws others to you. This kind of energy and dedication is irresistible, leaving a lasting impression on everyone fortunate enough to witness it. Attraction isn't about rigid rules or superficial tactics, it's about understanding the psychology behind meaningful connections and using it to grow as an individual. The 10 traits we've explored today offer more than just a roadmap to better relationships, they're principles for becoming the best version of yourself. Remember, these ideas aren't about pretending to be someone you're not. They're about embracing authenticity, valuing self-awareness, and connecting with others on a deeper, more genuine level. True connection starts with you. When you invest in your growth and know your worth, you naturally attract people who see and value you for who you are. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who could use these insights, and subscribe for more content on personal growth and relationships. Leave a comment below on which trait resonates most with you. And let's continue the conversation. See you in the next video.